Ta-da! Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome, everybody. It's been a week since I've been live. I was hungry. I was yearning. It was calling me like a man naked in the moon,
No, was you
howling
hungry?
like a wolf, hungry like a wolf. It's been a week, guys, and I'm finally back here doing it live again. How are you? How are you all doing?
Lovely. Everybody having a good holiday season?
No,
These two,
I
They
was
didn't
waiting
get-
for that. I wanted
they
to hear that.
they didn't get to enjoy the turkey and all that good stuff like we did.
so as most people know, I hate Christmas. I detest it, everything about it, because it's just a holiday. It's 2 weeks off. I come home today, my pride and valued possessions have been desecrated. Ladies and gentlemen, I have pencils on my back wall.
Oh,
Unfucking believable. Unbelievable.
For shame.
I'm beside myself. I'm
No,
beside myself.
he's blaming it on the wife. He's going to blame it on the wife. You did
Of
it.
course I am. Why would it be me?
Why would it be Jace? It isn't like he likes Christmas songs.
He's pretending he doesn't like Christmas.
It's like having it's like a village of Smurfs, and we we're like a village of Smurfs, and we all got like our own little personality. And there's Jace over in the corner being grumpy Smurf that hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
And I think it's fun. I'm glad you hate Christmas because I am going to wear your ass out with it today this month.
You
Have you
did.
been- Have you been on that room stuff again?
You're going to wish you never came out of Mary's womb by the time I'm done with you, sir.
My mum wasn't called Mary.
Tip, do not tell boss man that you don't like shit.
Oh, no, that's a given. However,
So we'll say hello to everybody who's tuning in. I know it's been a week since I've been live. Hello, Alina, Bernadette. How are you doing this? Iowa. Hope you guys are having a great day. You do reading, please do me one. If or not today. Marlene. Hello. Good evening to you guys. Susan. Hello. Thanks for coming in and saying hi, everybody. So yeah, it's been a week. We had original plans to have a band on today. But things happened, and the whole idea changed. So we're here doing our normal routine as a show, talking about some news, talking about whatever the hell we want to, I guess, right?
Sounds
And you
great.
guys are all worried about what's going to happen before the show.
Oh, I was worried.
Oh, look at you guys! I even made some cool videos too, like for you, Jace, for your Pirates Hidden Treasures, your top 10 list. I made a cool little Christmas video for you for that. I spent I spent time putting this piece together for you, Jace.
you were on that again, weren't you?
A whole like 10, 15 minutes of my time was in love. A Christmas spirit was poured right into this little Pirates Hidden Treasures this week. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to use it the rest of the month to be honest. I'm proud of myself.
His little Christmas gift to you, Jace.
This is one of those gifts that's going to keep on giving for Jace. Outside of that tinsel behind him with all that's desecrating those albums.
Desecrating. You know what? Never.
We got Nigel watching from the North Pole.
Hi,
Look,
guys.
see, we got somebody legitly in the holiday spirit. It's actually from the North Pole. I'm wondering, is Nigel? Are you Santa's little helper? That'd be interesting to know. He's been around on my holiday shows lately. This Nigel has. I'm hoping that I'm getting on Santa's good list, but I have been naughty too, though. So yeah.
He's the reason for global warming. You know that.
And we got Nigel says, yes, I'm Santa's little helper.
Oh. How do you
Bless
feel
your
about that,
soul.
Jace?
You're all enabling.
He's watching you, Jace. He's got his little helpers out there right now on the live feed watching. You better start being nice.
Again, an enabler. You are causing Santa Claus to give me coal. Therefore, I've got to then burn the coal to keep myself warm. global warming. Santa Claus is the reason.
Heat passing gas can be global warming too, but we're not talking about that. So,
Poetry smarts.
so what do we? So we're back, week from doing it. So what kind of news do we guys got from you guys this week? You know what? What do you got?
What can I tell you guys?
Nothing.
Whatever I do. Okay, I'm not saying anything.
I'm just kidding. Go on.
I can do it though. I can stand very still, not talk. No, but I'm gonna. Anyway. Okay. Serious face now. Wherever I look, there's always like bands announcing their new tour, new album, a live gig, something. They're all coming to Greece now. What's going on? You don't know how many bands are coming to Greece. It's like ridiculous. Manowar, Blind Guardian, Sabaton, Judas Priest, Slipknot. Everybody's coming to Greece. I don't know. It's a thing. I think I had something to do with it.
Then let me ask you a question. How many big venues are there in Greece? Like big arena venues? I'm trying to get an idea of the landscape. How big is your country versus, let's say, the United States? Is it like a state?
No, it's like teeny tiny. It's a tiny country with like 4 venues in Thessaloniki and Athens. That's it. But actually, all these bands that are coming here in the summer are for a festival, so it's going to be Outdoor Z. So yeah,
So
it's a festival. We have the Release Athens Festival.
Well, there
But I
must
mean, big names going there. Some
Yeah,
big
so
names. Sabaton, Manowar, Slipknot, Judas Priest. I mean, there's some big names then.
Yeah. And they're gonna like mix and match. It's gonna be like a almost 2-month festival. So it's gonna be like one day Manowar and Blind Guardian. If you don't want to see that, Blind Guardian will play with Sabaton another day. So it's gonna be like a mix and match for like 2 months.
that's really
good
cool.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll
That
go
venue must
to
be nice.
none of them.
Why?
It's expensive. It's like $60 per
And she
gig.
works for me. I don't let my employees take vacations.
I will sell
No.
my house.
It's not just a ticket, you guys. I have to go all the way to Athens. So, airfare, hotel, a gig. Which one?
Right.
Who do I want to see? Can choose.
Slipknot.
All of them? I'll stay for 2 months and I'll go to all of them.
You can be our live
No.
report.
Why not? Yeah, so yeah, it's gotta be interesting. And who else is coming to Greece? Guess. No guesses?
No
No?
guesses. Your tail.
Bee Gees?
Whitesnake.
Really?
Yeah, Whitesnake. With David Coverdale. After 11 years, they're coming
Wow.
back to Greece. Yeah. And they're touring with Europe.
Seen them
Oh.
both twice. Amazing.
I am so gonna miss that show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd love to see Whitesnake with Europe.
I would love to see Whitesnake, just not with Europe.
Why not? Why
It's-
not?
It's Europe,
Yeah,
But
well,
it's the final countdown. No.
and that's why I hate the song.
I caught Whitesnake with Journey and Thunder. Journey was, well, Journey.
Well,
Obviously, the singer, but absolutely amazing. But Whitesnake, David Coverdale, still nailed it out of the park years later. And the latest album, Flesh and Blood, absolute blinder as well. If you haven't got it, go and get it.
well, to be fair, guys, you guys need to get out there and be sure to go check them out if they come near you, Whitesnake, because they're done. They're calling it quits after this tour. They are finished. They're not doing it no more. I know they just picked up a new bass player, and I can't think of the young lady's name, but they just got a new bass player for this tour. This is going to be the last one. It's either go see them now and watch David Coverdale struggle on stage, or don't.
He's not
You butchered that last name.
I pay good money for that.
I shouldn't say that. He's still out there doing it. His voice doesn't sound that bad. I absolutely love their last album when they brought in the guitar player from Winger, and on the album, absolutely just it reminded me of the old '80s Whitesnake. It would just get down, rock and roll with some sexy grooves and excellent guitar playing. What Whitesnake was really known for, right? Outside of Connie Katane dancing on the hoods. I mean, but yeah.
But yeah, basically. And on December 16th, Tool are coming to Greece.
Ooh, now that's what I'd go.
Yeah.
Catch that one.
No? Fed?
I'm not a Tool fan.
You're a Tool.
Should I say that on live? I'm
I
not.
mean, you do or you don't.
I don't like Tool.
Okay.
Well, there's angry
Okay.
people out there.
Oh, there's angry people.
I mean,
out
I mean, the last album I really didn't like it that much, and I mean, I try and give it the benefit of the doubt, but I've never really been a big Tool fan or at all. It's just too long-winded.
Well, to be fair, they had a couple good songs from that one, whatever it was, Schism was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had some good songs off of that, but damn, man, you're right. They're long-winded, and it's just like, all right, when is this over? When is it over, Tool?
I do like a lot of the Perfect Circles music.
Oh, Perfect Circle, Glee.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I've been. I don't know why I'm asking this, but is that lead singer the same guy?
Yes,
Are you sure?
from my
No.
understanding, it's not.
It's not
I'm
right.
not sure.
I don't think it is. I think it's two different people. I don't. I used to think that it was the same one because they sound identical.
They do sound identical. It's
But
it's not.
I questioned myself because I was like, man, I don't recall him looking like this. And then when I seen him again, I was like, that's not James Maynard, is it?
Hmm. I'm
And it looked
googling
like
it.
this.
Google it.
I'm googling.
I don't. What's going on, Bob? Good evening, buddy. How are you doing this evening?
Evening, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
So we got a lot of Grease news going on, don't we? Well, how much more
Yeah.
Grease news we got going on?
No, that's it. But I do have something quite interesting.
Yeah.
So, Martin Scorsese is directing a new movie
Oh,
about Grateful Dead.
really?
Yeah. It's a
Huh.
thing. It's happening. 2022 production.
That's another
happening.
fucking band I never liked.
Well,
And-
you gotta be stoned to like Grateful Dead, so.
It's like they're thrown in the trash bin with Tool. Just
Maynard James Keenan is the singer of A Perfect Circle.
is he really?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Well, then hell, see, I wasn't sure. I'm like, damn, they don't look alike. I seen like one picture with him like big long dreadlocks, and one video. Then I seen pictures of him on bald, and I don't know. At least I do now.
We knew that voice was similar. So, yeah. I just always assumed it was because I recognized the voice.
So Greece is a happening hopping place. So,
Yeah.
Southern Flame, what's going on? You got any kind of news going on in your neck of the woods down there south?
Down here in the south. Yeah. Relevant Saints from Texas. They are putting out a new release called Elevated. And you can go to their website now. And if you want to contribute to helping make the video, all that good stuff. New merch out for Dreamers Crime. Hell yeah, I dropped their 14 years of tour merch archives this week. As a matter of fact, I think it's today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, their old tour archives they have opened up. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you want anything
I
from
like
them,
Hell Yeah though. I think my favorite stuff by them, those the first released album that came out With that song, "Alcohol and an Ass."
Yeah,
Absolutely, just love that song. I don't want to get
and
all
Pig,
emotional. I think about Vinny.
No,
I
no.
know, I know.
Oh,
And
don't.
Pigweed's performing tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in Texas, I believe, and it's at the Blind Tiger. The Veer Union song "Monster" just hit number 3 on the Billboard charts. They went mainstream, so that's really cool.
I've had a rough experience with fucking Veer Union.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that fucking band. And it's not that it's not that they don't have good music, because they have good music. Their music's great. It's just that fucking lead singer's a dick.
You think?
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've seen
Oh
it.
man!
I've seen it firsthand at a fucking show backstage. I was talking to I can't remember who the fuck it was. I was Adelita's Way. I was going to see Adelita's Way, and I was talking to the guitar player Keith Wallen, which now plays for Breaking Benjamin. I was talking, and the lead singer of Veer Union, didn't realize that Keith was part of Adelita's Way. So as we're sitting over to the right, this dude, lead singer of Veer Union, is just like talking mad shit about the band, and I mean, just talking mad shit. You guys suck. That guitar player is just a fucking complete joke. And I'm thinking, damn,
Wow,
dick. This is your tour mate. This is your tour mate.
that's close. I
And,
didn't know that.
and the lead singer turned around and looked and realized who it actually was next to me was Keith from Adelita's Way, and it was like, fuck, awkward.
Yeah, awkward moment. Damn, that sucks.
What's happening today? Did you trade places with Jace? Why do you hate everything today? What's happening? You hate all bands today.
It's not that I hate everything. It's just the band is good. The band the band Veer Union puts out some great music. I love what they put out. It's just some people, I guess, let their success get to their head, and that was just one of my experiences with that band, was hearing him comparing how great his band was versus the other band, and it was just like, nobody. It's not about competition here, buddy. These are your actually tour mates,
Yeah.
and here you are just talking shit about them. And what's funny is that he really didn't even realize that the guitar player from the band that you was talking shit about is like right next to you, one shoulder length away.
Wow.
Shows your true
close.
character, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens.
A new release from Mice and Men, of Mice and Men,
That's a
is
good
coming
band,
out. It's
too.
called Echo. On a different subject.
That's a good
Get
band.
boss off his rant. Oh,
I like
and
it.
I picked up tickets today to go see 3 Days Grace. They're coming to Huntsville, Alabama, with Motionless in White, Godsmack, Black Veil Brides, Ice Nine Kills, and Lilith Czar. And
There's some good bands on that list.
that's the first tour date on the tour. It starts from April to May. So
That's
Don, can I ask you?
yeah,
I'm sorry. Can I ask you something, Don? Out of
Yes.
curiosity, how much does the ticket cost?
oh, it's $33 a ticket. It's small venues. Yeah,
It's decent. It's
yeah.
decent.
A lot of people are playing the smaller venues right now because of COVID restrictions. So
And they
It
want to
works
play a
out
packed house. Yeah, they want to play to a packed house. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well, why not go to a club where they can go there and they're not going to be selling out like big arenas or anything. So why not just sell out clubs, make some money, and do it
right.
until everything comes back 100% again. If that's ever a
Exactly.
thing, if that ever will be a thing again.
Well, let's hope so.
It's like starting over.
It's
That's what I got for you, boss.
That's some good news. And then that's some good news.
Thanks.
And I got a surprise for you tonight, Jace. As always, as I promised, I love you. I want you to be happy during Christmas. And so I know that you love heavy metal so much, and I wanted to try to find some songs that you might like that's Christmas, but done metal, like heavy metal Christmas. So I'm gonna test this theory. I'm gonna break Boy Payne's will, and he's gonna eventually say I like Christmas. Eventually, at some point, he's gonna say he likes something about Christmas. something.
The days off.
I'm going to play a quick. We're going to take a quick music video break. It's not even really a video. It's just more of a song. But it's Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Nice. You gotta love that one.
We'll be right back, guys.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe she been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication. So she stumbled out the door into the snow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, there were hoofprints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black.
He liked it for a minute.
I thought he left.
A split second.
He liked it for a split second, and then it's like, all right, I got tired of hearing it too, Jace.
Yeah, you can see why. I mean, the granddad, happy day. He was watching football, he was drinking beer, but at no point had he killed the reindeer to get his venison.
So they go hungry during Christmas. That doesn't sound very holidayish, does it? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't. I'm starting to get it now. You're actually starting to win me over. I might actually start hating Christmas.
Of something that makes kids happy. Great, they make kids happy. It's all about giving. Well, what about the rest of the year? Why aren't we giving the rest of the year? Well, it's all about family. Yeah, great. I talk to the family all the time. Yeah, okay. And we argue a lot. So why do I want to see more argument?
Maybe because you're grumpy.
It's not it. That's not it.
Or we could have somebody like, today was actually the launch of the 24 Days from Hell, right? So we did the video launch for that, and Bob was the first one that submitted for the day. Well, I'm going to play it real quick. I'm just going to play it real quick. Just give me a second.
Sweet.
People, this is Bob Bowles. We've had a fantastic year at Inner Demon with a new radio station and website, and we just want to say thank you for all your support. We look forward to seeing you in 2022. Don't forget to join us, or I might just eat your face off. Hold on, that's not very Christmassy, is it? Anyway, Merry Christmas, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Bye!
That was awesome.
I mean, that does make you question what goes on in Bob's life. Well, every ad has got him. You're going to do it. I'm going to eat your fucking face off.
So I've watched that 4 times today, and every time I'm just giggling. However, there is one little calendar door where the Krampus looks like he's smiling, but it looks like he's smiling for another reason. It's almost like a gurning, like he's just about to finish something. When you have a look, you'll know which one I'm on about.
I think it's a great idea, and I think it's a good way to bring the what. Now that I'm starting to get in the submissions of all these, because we're doing one for every day until we come up to Christmas. So there's 24 of these videos, and we actually starting to get them rolling in now. And it's like, man, this is kind of it's going to be nice for the community to see everybody coming together and wishing everybody a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Even Jace, as grumpy as this son of a bitch is, even did one.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm really curious to see what he did.
It's he's rough exterior. This guy's a teddy bear.
Is it Jolie?
Just like
He
a big old
is.
teddy
Yes,
bear.
he is.
Just a big
You're
old.
not, not supposed to tell anybody, though.
Well, too late. I mean, they can see that. They can see through that shit. They can see through that. That tough. I don't like.
No.
He said, no. Hold up a minute.
Sure, Jace.
Expensive fucking artwork.
Sure,
Ruined.
Jace. The wife did it. We believe you, Jace.
Why would I fork out my own money to go and buy tinsel?
It's okay, Jace.
I like my money, and I like keeping it in my pocket. Why waste it on something that's going to be binned in about 25 days?
Because you love Christmas.
Don't worry. Safe space, Jace. Safe space.
I'm going there now.
All right, so I made a little video for you for your hidden treasures episode segment. All right, so I hope you like it. So we're gonna roll right into it right now. All right, guys, here we go. I mean, nobody's going anywhere, but just like a video. Here. See, I care.
No, there's more to it than that in there. I know you, boss. I know
That's
you.
it. I mean, that's it. I care.
Someone
care.
else. There's someone else.
He
There's-
turned
yeah,
into a
there's-
Care Bear today, all of a sudden.
I
You're
care.
a little dastardly, you are.
I care.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I'm just waiting for it to drop.
You got 24 days of me. Why would I prematurely do anything before on the day one?
He's gonna do it though.
I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna bring you in to the dark side of Christmas, and then I'm gonna release you to the world.
What, as a happy me?
Well, some sort of version of it.
He said you'll adapt.
You're an arse, boss. You're an arse.
I try.
No, fuck you don't.
Effortless.
Are we going for it? We going for it, boss.
Have a way, buddy. It's all you.
Ladies and gentlemen, out there in the radio world, the Pirates' top 10 hidden treasures. Actually, it's 11 this week because some great news has happened as of very recently. So, number 1 on the list is the band lineup for Bloodstock 2022. It's pretty much been finalised now. Now, the open air festival is going to be August for the 14th. I'm getting my tickets very soon. Now, the lineup, absolutely amazing. A little bit darker than Download. Okay, we've got Lamb of God, we've got Merciful Fate, we've got Behemoth, we've got Bury Tomorrow, we've got Demore Beauvoir, we've got Killing Joke, we've got Judas, we've got Testament, name but a mere few. Okay, so if you've got a chance, put yourself down to Bloodstock. Okay, new releases this week. We've got Hedgespawn just released a new single. We've got number 2 on the list, Death Perception, a top play band from Canada. They've just released their new single, Aylesmorn. From Germany, we've got prog death metal band Neon Dion. They've just released their new album, Astral Bliss. And if you like a little bit of Voivod and a little bit of death, you're going to love a little bit of Neon Xeon. It's a bit of a weird name now, however, they're actually a damn good band. Number 4 on the list, we've got Hollow Human. They've just released their new single. And if you like a little bit of rock and metal mixed together, Hollow Human have been absolutely smashing it the last year. I think this is the 4th single they've released. And already having a little quick listen to it, it's pretty damn good. It's tasty. We've got a number 5, Death Murder. They've just released their new album. I'm trying to read my writing. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Scribblings of a Madman. However, number 6, Tasting. So last week we had Corner to St. Dion with their new single, Rockin' the Holiday. For Christmas, only Christmas song that will be played on the Metal Mood and the House of Pain. However, they've just released their new album, Blood and Steel Fight to the End, and it's a combination of their 2 EPs, Blood and Steel Volume 1 and Volume 2, plus new music and some extra little gifts to the listeners. Going over to Sweden, we've got a new band, Pressure. They're about to release their new album, Pressure, and if you're a fan of melodic rock, you're going to love it, and we're actually playing them next week as well, and the single's called Pressure. Number 8, Welsh Wonders. So back over to the UK, a little bit of Catalyst. Catalyst have just their new single Sparks, and if you're a fan of Future Friend, 8 Seconds to Mars, you're going to love them. Number 9, The Zone. They've just released their new single, and they're a top quality melodic hardcore outfit. They've just released their new single, Forever. And if you're a fan of Architect, you're going to like them too. And lastly, number 10 on the list, hailing out of Los Angeles, True North. They're an old pop rock band, and they've just released their new single, Fit. Absolute blinder. And most of these will be played as of next week on the House of Pain in Melbourne. So that is my 11.
11-ish, 10-ish. We'll say 10-ish. 10-ish hidden treasures.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was some gems on there, actually.
One more time for your Greek friend. Can you say it again?
We'll send you the script.
I keep forgetting, he is absolutely brilliant. However, I talk too fast, so it takes a time to catch up. So I do apologise, Ina.
Well,
You're fine. No
I think it was some really good picks on there for your top 10 this week, buddy.
I mean, there's a lot, and it's a lot to go through just to get a top 10. I mean, there's so many top quality bands out there at the moment.
I know when we first talked about doing this segment, you had like 50, 60,
Yeah.
and there I was like, well, we can't do that many. Let's just like do a top 10. It's like, well, fuck, how am I going to do that? You pick. I'm like, I'm not picking. Don't leave that on me, damn it. It's hard. It's hard to pick when everybody you listen to they're your favorite band. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on your show. They wouldn't be on your playlist. So it's hard to pick a top 10. I get it.
Oh, it's quite difficult. I mean, every week there's probably about 20 to 30 new bands releasing new music, and all their music is great. And I get sent loads and loads and loads through, and that's just people that tasty. I've only got 10.
It works.
It's a rock paper scissors most of the time.
Just a crapshoot. It's like going to Vegas. It's like going to Vegas. Just write them down in a hat. Pick 10 of them out of the hat, and we'll just go with it. So I did some little bit of like interesting news come through this week as well. I thought, but it was kind of more of the mainstream side of things. I'd like to get you guys' view on or your thoughts on this big mega deal that Motley Crue just did that signed with BMG Records. Reportedly, it's $150 million deal that they inked. What's that say for the band? Now, I'm asking this question. Does it say that Motley Crue is a legendary band? Of course, we all know who Motley Crue is, and the legacy is going to live on forever. But at some point, is this a business move to say, okay, I'm going to our records, our albums don't sell anymore, so we're not going to really make that much more profit from these albums anymore since they've been around from art. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't they have their own record company called Motley Records?
I believe so.
So it's kind of. I'm curious of what you guys' views on this.
Well, they just launched the new comic book series too.
I mean, it's a difficult one. I mean, the older generation, we all know and love Motley Crue. Selling their back catalogue for 150 million, well, to them, that's a drop in the ocean, isn't it? I mean, what does it mean them business-wise? It's a difficult one. Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it?
I mean, I feel like you're letting go of your life's work. And they fought a company before, Elektra Records before, and that's when they created the split between them. It was one of the first major publicly news-wise was with bands back then was Motley Crue when they sued Elektra to get the rights to their own music, and then they created Motley Records, and then they released every album since then has been under Motley Records. So I found it surprising that Nikki Sixx, of all people, is going to let even the thought of I'm going to let go of my life's work through Motley Crue and give all my rights to all my music that I've created throughout these years to a record company. I mean, I guess at some point I could see it at a business standpoint that the records are not going to sell anymore. They're not selling like they used to anymore. You know what I mean? They're not going to sell. So, I mean, if you're keeping the rights to your music, I mean, how much of a long-term profit is that going to be? Probably not much. So, is maybe at a good business standpoint, I can see probably getting rid of them, but it's got to be hard, though.
But 150 million, no. That's big. I mean, like you said, it's your life's work. You've written it, you've created it, you put it out to tender effectively to all the listeners, and you're selling it for effectively. You know, they wake up every morning with 150 million in the bank even before they get out of bed, effectively. And you've just sold it for pittance.
Well, so what they get, like they split everything up 4 ways, so I think they'll end up getting like $36 million a piece for this deal. And I guess it makes sense because they're never going to make that kind of money ever again off these albums. Even if they even said I'm going to come back together and create a new album, a new Motley Crue fresh album, they're not going to make that kind of fucking money off of it. You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess it makes sense in the long term. But for Nikki Sixx as well, you got to think he's got 6 a.m. He's got a catalog worth of songs that are number ones and with that band as well.
Yes, he does. And you're right. It's got to be hard to relinquish your whole life's work, all of your artwork over, and just sign those rights away. So you know it's got to be a big deal for them. It had to be some sort of.
The $150 million doesn't seem like it's quite enough for me. It wouldn't be seeming as much heart, blood, sweat, and tears that you put into making Motley Crue what Motley Crue is today, a worldwide known band. Everybody around the globe knows who Motley Crue is. All that time you spent building this brand, and then you let it go for $150 million.
How do you let that go? Yeah, I know the money's there, but how do you just relinquish that? That's a difficult decision. It has to be some substantial business moves behind it. A lot of thought process. And
you're getting all the guys, probably Vince. He's probably all about let's just sell the rights to these songs. I mean, I'm fucking about broke anyway. I'm doing small state fairground shows and I'm falling off stages. We're banking on this tour next year that's probably not going to happen. I mean, let's be real. I mean, who is actually interested in this world tour?
Apparently a lot of people were, right?
I mean, I don't want to sound like Negative Nancy. But
you are sounding like a Negative Nancy today.
But I love Motley Crue. Motley Crue is one of my favorite bands, but at some point you got to be a realist about it. Yeah. Vince Neil does not hold a candle at all to what Motley Crue stood for back in the days, and I get that they're all in their late 50s. I get that they're not going to be able to do the things that they do, but I just don't feel. I think Vince has left the band many, many years ago, and the only reason why he's there is because of the money that's be made by the name of Motley Crue, because he's not doing it on his own.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
he's ready to cash it out.
I mean, you say, 50 years old. You look at other bands, you've got Iron Maiden, these guys are pushing nearly 60. They're still pushing out top quality music. They're still going out live. You've got Judas Priest, you've got Ozzy Osbourne, you've got Saxon, you've got David Coverdale and Whitesnake. These bands, these guys are still pushing it, and they still, okay, so the age is, getting to them. However, they're still able to, one, they can still sing, and you're able to listen to them, as opposed to Vince's poor attempt at effectively speaking. I mean, everyone's seen the videos.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite frontmen in the '80s was Vince Neil, and I hate saying this about the guy, but would a show? I mean, honestly, who would want to go to a show to see Motley Crue reignited on a tour, and seeing a hot mess like that run across the stage? I mean, at some point, you got to hang it up. Vince Neil's one of those guys, and I think he needs to hang it up. I hate to say this about Mick Mars, but I think Mick Mars is one of those guys that needs to hang it up. His health is he's close to 70. I know, somewhere in his middle 60s. Always had bad health. It's just, what are you doing it for? It's not going to be an enjoyable show.
So you might have your reasoning behind them selling the rights. They might just be ready to be
Hang
done.
it up. Maybe that's a good thing. Now that we're sitting here analyzing, I love Def Leppard. I would go watch them. I think Joe Alias still has it as a front man. Age has always had something to do with everything, of course. But he still holds notes. He still carries himself very well as a front man, I think Def Leppard does. I think they still sound good live.
So again, Deep Purple just released a new album as well, and it is still Deep Purple. Okay, so you can see it here, a little bit of age in the voice, but it's still Deep Purple. You're like, I love a little bit of Deep Purple, and it's still there. So some bands are still nailing it, even if they're getting older. I think they're tuning their music to fit their needs.
I don't know. I Motley Crue. I much as I love the band, I hate being that fucking dad that does give you the bad news. But guys, I don't know what the idea was behind this tour, and it sounds exciting at first. You're thinking you're getting Motley Crue, you're getting Def Leppard, you're getting Poison, you're getting Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Okay, I would see 3 out of the 4 of those bands, but Motley Crue as the headliner, I don't know about that.
We have Grumpy Grandpa on show tonight.
Well, you still watched the Dirt movie, right?
Yeah, that was a good flick.
Yeah.
But a lot of it wasn't factual, too. A lot of it was, but there was parts like with Tommy and Vince that wasn't part of the actual story. But it was a good flick, though. I think they did a great job outside of fucking Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, he's an absolute fucking belter. I want to know the viewers' views on him winning that award recently. Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
And another interesting thing about Motley Crue related news as well, somehow they keep finding themselves in headlines, because there's a documentary coming out on Lifetime, if I'm not mistaken, where it's about Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson, and about the videotapes that are getting released as well. So they find ways to keep relevant, don't they?
Yeah. If they sell the music rights, they're still making money elsewhere.
Yeah, they're still making money playing old videotapes of Tommy Lee's dong.
It's money, Sid. Quit hating.
I mean, I don't know. I just, I would, and especially the price of those tickets as well. Those fucking prices of those tickets for that lineup is absolutely absurd. Sure, you get brought down memory lane, but I'm not sure your memory is going to serve you correctly what you see a few of these bands play live, because I don't remember him saying that.
I don't understand these people actually buying VIP tickets for just, I don't know, a chance to shake your hand, or I don't know.
these guys are legends. I mean, let's be real. Motley Crue are legends. Def Leppard are legends. They helped define and pave the road to the music we have today, and that's all music. You know, they're big bands, and I get it. But just like with any, you know, you can't be the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones is one in a lifetime, or a lifetime on Earth, whatever cycle you want to call it. Bands like that don't come around very often. Them are like divine bands. Metallica, another band that you're not going to, you're just not going to achieve that kind of. They know they can evolve. Or Motley Crue, you can't really evolve when you're.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see Metallica, Def Leppard, Joan Jett and the Blackheart would probably be a good show. To be fair.
Anvil.
Anvil too. Dude, no, I got a funny story about this guy. So one day I got invited to I got invited into this chat, right? And there was this chick that wanted to start doing a show here on Interdemon Media when I first started, and she said she has the co-host of this guy, the lead singer of Anvil, as her co-host of this podcast. So she invited me to this live, and it was legit. I mean, he was there, but I've never met anything so disturbing and for my fucking life. The dude was laying on his couch with nothing on underneath, and I was like, "This is not a meeting, is it? Is this like a one-on-one, like paid type shit going on here?" So I ended up having to unfriend the lead singer of Anvil and this chick because they just put me in a weird position. I didn't want to go in there and see all that.
Damn.
Well, it's not too weird for Inner Demon. We have a Simon of our own.
Oh no, dear. No, dear. Let's be quite fair. Okay, this is a guy. He was in Germany. Okay, he was laying in a dark room in the living room, probably. I would guess. He was laying on a couch, completely butt naked, with the phone like it was like a fucking Dave from Megadeth's incident where he. And I'm like, oh, what did I just walk into? I got this dude's cock, like in my video. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I left. It scarred me a bit. Because to be fair, I kind of like the guy as an artist. After I watched that documentary, I didn't really know I never really fucking never who they were until I watched that documentary. To be fair.
We have got Sid tongue-tied, blushing, and embarrassed.
And so I liked the documentary. I thought, wow, he kept true to his dream, and he pursued his music even though he hit it big for a moment, then lost it all. I liked it. I liked the story. I liked the music. I just never really understood why they never did make it. Anyway, besides that, so I kind of liked the guy. I was like, all right, Anvil's not a bad band. And here I am walking into a video chat, and here's this junk right there in my face.
He's used to people jumping on his dick, Sid. Come on.
I'm not that guy.
He told you were.
That's that other chick. The other chick that invited me. That's the chick. She probably should have fucking waited about 20 minutes till he was done. So I that's what she should have done. Because it fucking scarred me. It scarred me. It did.
Can't unsee it.
Oh, it scarred me. I thought there's chance for us little underdogs like me. The Anvil will get a second shot at it, and then here I am walking into a video chat with his junk right in my face.
You did.
I mean, he's full stroking it like he was pulling a fucking Briggs and Stratton lawnmower. I mean, he was fucking.
Well, other people pay VIP tickets for that, so.
You got a free show. You were special.
That wasn't the kind of meeting that I wanted. Just to be fair. I thought, yeah, it'd be a cool idea. I didn't realize it was like fucking cam shit.
Meet and greet.
Them Germans, the cultures are so different. Isn't it funny how cultures are so different? Because Germans they're really open about their sexuality. I mean, right?
Yeah.
And they don't care. I mean, they'll hit on fucking something that has 4 legs and bass.
So do you.
No, they don't make those noises.
They don't make those noises.
Wrong animal, sir. Mine makes.
Creatures of the night are drawn to you. Fucking possums.
So, what else we got talking about tonight, guys? We've covered pretty much everything, right?
Has the possums chased you this week?
No, no, because I've been taking main roads. I've been taking safe routes from point A to point B. I've been scouting my areas. I've been leaving little traps of food out, so when I walk, I have a little pouch, like over here.
You had to have a plan B for the
I
possum.
threw it over my side. I put a bandana over my head when I go out at night, and I got these little pouches of like what I call Scooby snacks. I just take them and I just start tossing them out. So it's like bait and throwing them off. Like like if you're like in a zombie apocalypse and they're coming at you, you're going to throw somebody into the zombies if they're going to get you. Like, you know what? You're kind of a waste.
Trip them up.
Yeah, trip them up. Sum up for a minute.
See, what would be good is if you come home and Mrs. Christopher has got 2 possums right there for you, and you walk in that door.
You're just gonna Scooby snack them all the way back to your house.
I'm throwing. I'm not like just like tossing them right there at my doorsteps. I mean, what kind of distraction is that? So I like here, possum.
I mean, I'm just giving you an
Here's your
idea.
tree right here at my doorstep. Hang out if you want. Shut the lights off when you leave.
Fucking Motel 6 possums.
Turn the lights off when you leave. Thanks, guys. 'Cause I'm not coming back this over till you're gone. And there ain't no 24-hour pest removal here in the city, as much as surprisingly enough. You just can't call one. So if there's a mouse problem, you got to handle that shit. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm scared to death of Timothy the church mouse.
What? Oh my God! You just gave us ammunition.
Terrified, terrified.
You're
Like
so fucked.
I'm like, I only got my little 3 fingers still doing the pinky. Terrified. I'm terrified of fucking mice.
Weak.
Well, say what you want. Even elephants have weaknesses.
Well, they're not scared of mice.
Rhinos have weakness. Even rhinos have weaknesses.
Yes.
So I'll take my weakness as a mouse. Look, them motherfuckers ain't fucking around. They carry shit, just like a possum. They carry stuff, and I don't want to get. I don't want any more shots than what I need to have. Bastards.
No, I believe Jace agrees with me. We both hate pigeons.
Yeah,
Same with pigeons.
Hate them.
It's not that
Oh
I'm
my
scared.
God.
They're just a pain in the bloody backside.
You get shit on.
Yeah.
The shit all over your roof.
They hold grudges.
Telephone.
They
Yeah.
lines
hold
that,
grudges, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they do. What do you think they used to give pigeons messages around their feet? Remember they did? Wasn't that or doves? Was that doves?
No, it was pigeons during World War One.
Pigeons? Yeah. It's the same thing, different color. Whatever. Hate them both.
Yeah, they are rats of the sky. They're a pain in the arm.
They shit, but they don't forget. They'll remember.
Well, they'll forget
They-
I put a gun through their head.
I don't.
The
I'm just
weird-
like chickens.
The weird part is that they shit white on a black car and they shit black on a white car.
That's
How is
true.
that?
It is true though.
What kind of wizardry is this? What's happening?
I'm fortunate enough. I'm not like dead in the city. I'm still in the city, but I'm not like in downtown. So I don't get to see like the pigeons. I don't deal with all that stuff. I deal with like your normal birds that fly around. No pigeons. Thank goodness, because I can't stand them.
3 months ago, we had a damn mountain lion in our neighborhood.
A mountain lion.
A mountain lion crossing our railroad tracks. You live in
What?
the South, you learn not to be scared of shit.
When I used to live, yeah. Come on, Jay. Sorry.
Sorry, mountain lion. I also hate cats, except for big cats. You know where you stand with big cats. They're gonna fucking eat you. Simple. Little cats, don't trust them. Just like horses, don't trust them.
I don't
Yes.
either. I don't
Jason-
trust cats.
Jason's gonna be like one of those exotic cat owners, like Joe Exotic.
Carol Baskin.
You're gonna be the next Tiger King, and I'll be your next crackhead that takes care of them.
Sakes.
So yeah, I think we covered everything tonight, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks, Jace, Ina. Kind of a last minute spur of the moment. We have a little bit better planned out for next Wednesday, but it was still a good show though.
We had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, always fun. That's why we got some news in there. We got serious for a moment. Had our last two, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
maybe.
I like them when they can.
It feels good to be back though. It's good to have some fun, hang out with the gang again. So yeah, be looking out for tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, don't we? Fuck,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on. Let me catch up here. So tomorrow is day 2 of the 24 days from hell, which I'm not entitled to say who it is yet until tomorrow. But I do know. I do know. You know, I actually debated about giving everybody a teaser tonight. And then
Do
I said-
tell.
And then I decided not to. I was like, yeah, fuck them.
Told you he's in grumpy old man stage today.
Welcome, boss. Welcome.
We have broken off.
So we got this weekend, Friday. This coming up Friday, we're super stoked to be doing the premiere of the King Voodoo video for the Sid. Why would
Finally.
anybody make a video for me that's beyond me? I mean, I don't get it. There's nothing special about this guy. I mean, seriously, nothing about this guy. But it's cool. It's got a lot of cool people in it in this video. I cannot wait to have these guys on the show because the video, it's actually, you guys are going to really enjoy the video. Let's put it that way. A lot of fans are in the video. But there's a few other cameos from other bands as well hopping in. So it's a really cool video. So we got them on for Friday, and then Saturday we have the acoustic setting of Into the Fire with the boys from Kinstrife. If I can find that picture right here. I know the times say 4 p.m., but we actually pushed it back to 5. But that's gonna be this Saturday too. I cannot wait. Like nobody has seen the footage for this yet, except for me and the guys, of course. And holy smoke, did they do an amazing job for this show. And then tomorrow I got the Delinquents Ball. Can't forget about that. I got to take on the fellows now. All week long we've done we competed against each other, right, Jace?
Yeah.
I mean, a competition that I mean, to be fair, forgot all about until Bob's show, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot this is a theme week. So, but to be fair, you guys inspired me this week, though. Your show was really good. Bob's show was really good. So I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow on the Delinquents Ball.
Can you top it?
I'm not going to talk it.
You promised mind-blowing songs.
I didn't know. Did I say that?
You did.
You
say
said
that.
you did say that.
I don't know about mind blowing. I mean, if I said that, I must have been having the chocolate bars.
I mean,
No excuses. Talk the talk, walk the walk.
I mean, it's a good show, but is it better than anybody else's? No. No. But does it take you down memory lane of certain bands you haven't heard probably in a while? Yeah. Like the Cars. I mean, Cars for me, was a classic band. I used to love them as a kid. Tom Petty. I like Tom Petty, and I like Stevie Nicks. So I got them on one of their songs where they duetted together. So I mean, it's not like better, but it was fun to do.
I'm looking forward to
Then wait for tomorrow. Yeah.
Me either.
and then don't forget, boss, you're missing the Metal Moose on Friday.
Oh yeah, the Metal Moose show. Can't forget about the Metal Moose.
Metal
Well,
Moose.
This show right here. Boom.
That's the one.
3 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. 8 for you guys across Friday. Yeah, Friday.
2-hour show.
2 hours. This guy puts in the time, doesn't he?
Get your shit together, Sid.
He's on the street.
If there was somebody that could fire me, I'd fire me. I'll say, hey, can you fire him? And I'd have him fire me. can you just go get rid of him? He's in my way.
You're fired.
So yeah, we got a big weekend regardless. I'm looking forward to every show we have on here tomorrow. Like I said, Delinquents Ball, Friday, Metal Moose Radio. Then right after that's Talking with Demons with King Voodoo and the premiere of their video, The Sid. Then Saturday is the sit down, intimate setting of Kinstrife with their songs. What's really cool as well is they're going to be playing this new song that nobody's heard before. It hasn't even been released yet. We're going to be getting exclusive to that tomorrow, Saturday as well. So a lot of cool stuff for the whole month of December.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Some Christmas shows too. I can't forget about the Christmas shows.
No, we got to torture Jace.
Jace.
Look, I tell you, there was this lady I met. This is one of the things why I love my job is I'm able to meet some amazing singers and talent. And there's this one lady I caught doing a live one day, and I've told you guys about it, but people who are not watched or know. But I tuned into it, watched like 30 fucking minutes of it. It was actually the beginning of one of Jace's shows that I was supposed to be sitting in on and hanging out with everybody in chat. I was behind the scenes listening to this chick sing Disney tunes. And her voice just like fucking blew me away, and I was like, holy shit. So she's going to be doing the vocals and singing all the Christmas tunes for us on a Christmas holiday special of Into the Fire.
That's
Should be
awesome.
Awesome.
She used to sing for Disney.
That's wonderful.
That's ironic. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great, Jace, whether you like it or not. It's Christmas. You'll like it the day of the 25th when it's over.
Warming up to it.
He said for a fact.
All right, guys, you have a great night. Thanks once again for tuning in. I will catch you tomorrow. You guys be safe out there. Thank you again, Ina, Dawn, and Jace. You guys, thank you for hanging out. All you guys out there, take care. See you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Bye.